Hello and welcome to another update video about PEPE. Yeah, on the PEPE chart, we are currently still dealing with this last wave up probably in circle wave 3. There are two wave counts I'm tracking. To be honest, in the short term, they are both running together. We don't really need to distinguish between them. The idea is currently that a larger degree fourth wave bottomed in August, 5th of August. We had a wave 1 to the upside, wave 2 to the downside. It is still an A, B, C structure for which I highlighted that I'd actually like to see one more high, which could reach that target area above which we've reached. And we now have a 5-wave move up. Okay, so this is a 5-wave move up in wave C, best I can tell. And that means the wave count is technically full. Now, that being said, it might get a few more upside squiggles, but look, the support area held. We had a breakout to the upside of our wedge pattern. It is quite a choppy structure. Looks a bit like maybe an ending diagonal in this wave 5, best I can tell. It's obviously a bit difficult to say, but it is an absolute messy structure. But yeah, you know, all I can say is we're moving up. What we could do is add here a trend line. I think that might be quite helpful to determine when this uptrend is over. It's a nice and steady 45-degree angle. These are typically quite relevant, these trend lines. So if we get a break below it, it could indicate that we are starting the move down in circle wave 4. Support doesn't need to be adjusted, but that means that if circle wave 4 starts, so the larger wave 4 pullback, this is the area we can watch for the buyers to step in. Between 113.042 and 160.729, definitely worth watching. And overall, we are still quite comfortably above that support area, but that means at the same time that any pullback now, which happens in a wave 4, could be quite strong. So, I mean, all I'm saying is first indication that the top of sorts has formed would be a break below that trend line. That doesn't itself confirm that the larger wave 4 has started, but it would be an indication. Then what we want to see is a break below those previous swing lows, specifically that November low, which formed at 173.070. And that could confirm then that we're in the larger wave 4. That means overall, now that we moved from micro support to resistance, the risk is high again because we're quite far away from key support. But then ultimately, I'd like to see one more high in wave 5 of 5 to complete the larger rally, the larger cycle here on the PEPE chart. Okay, now, important to understand what are the next levels to watch. I mean, overall, this local trend is still up, absolutely, and it could still reach the next FIB levels. But do we have a good reward to risk ratio from here? I don't know. It doesn't look to me like that. Yeah. Of course, the trend is still up, so it will even be up against 113.042 when we look at the bigger picture. But on the smaller time frame, I would just pay attention here to the local structures, where we have 3 waves up from the November low, and we might get one more high. I mean, it's difficult to say. This is, I wouldn't even, I mean, I've put something here to highlight the micro count, but yeah, it's pretty much full. You know, we're pretty much there. I would not be surprised if now at this point, support starts to break and we start the larger wave 4. But that means we're still printing higher highs and higher lows. You can always use the last swing low, right, for an indication that a pullback has started. But overall, yeah, we're just watching it, and when the next setup comes, I will let you know. There was one here, and the next one would likely be in this support region. That's the update about PEPE. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.